everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040, bringing to you another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. And we are hot on the heels of what has been an incredible SummerSlam 2024. Lots of big moments, lots of shocking moments, lots of new champions were crowned. But without a doubt, the biggest surprise of the entire night was the return of Roman Reigns, who made his first appearance on WWE TV since WrestleMania 40 when he lost the WWE Undisputed title to Cody Rhodes, and he hasn't been seen since. And he showed up during the closing moments of the Bloodline Rules title match between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns' music hit, the whole place went absolutely crazy. We weren't entirely sure whether or not we were going to actually see Roman Reigns, but there he was. He came out to do a massive, monstrous pop, and he looked fantastic. He looked in great shape. He looked better than ever, and he slowly walked down to the ring and then right in, hit Solo Sikoa with a Superman punch, and then speared him, allowing Cody Rhodes to hit the Crossroads and retain his WWE Undisputed title. Great showing of respect from Roman to Cody as his way of saying, "You beat me fair and square. You're the man. We're even now." So this was a big, big moment. And fans have been chanting for weeks and weeks, "We want Roman. We want Roman." Weren't entirely sure if we were going to get Roman Reigns, but we finally did. And wow, unbelievable. What a way to close SummerSlam 2024, which, as I said earlier, had more than its fair share of shocking moments. But this, for me, was definitely the biggest one of all. So the question now is, where does Roman Reigns go from here? What does this mean for the future of the Bloodline? Solo Sikoa has been going around for weeks on end saying he is the new tribal chief. He is the head of the table. I think come this week on SmackDown, Roman Reigns is going to have a lot to say, and the fans are going to be hanging on to every single one of his words, and I'm all for it. And it's so incredible to see how much Roman Reigns has changed over the last decade. You know, when you go back to 2014, the Shield broke up and he went out on his own. And then after winning the Royal Rumble in 2015, the fans started to quickly sour on him because they could see that WWE were trying to push him as the next Super John Cena, so to speak. And the fans just weren't having any of it. And as the years went on, the boos were getting worse and worse. He was getting nuclear heat, not like Dominic Mysterio, but just heat where they just didn't like him. No matter how much WWE were trying to push him as a babyface, the fans just weren't interested, and he was just getting go away heat. Something we haven't seen since the days of X-Pac. So Roman Reigns turned heel in 2020, hooked up with Paul Heyman, and this led to the birth of the Bloodline. And for me, Roman Reigns becoming the tribal chief was probably the best work he has ever done in his singles career post Shield. Unbelievable stuff. And this is exactly where Roman Reigns needs to be now. He's super over now, thanks to his 4-year run as the heel champion. Now we're going to experience a new run for Roman Reigns, a babyface run. Unlike years earlier where the fans didn't care about him, this time round it's more special. It makes more sense. The fans are 100% behind Roman, and it's going to be a hell of a ride. And if you thought Roman Reigns wasn't over before, watch SummerSlam 2024 and you'll see how over this guy really is. Now, the question is, why has Roman Reigns come back? Is he back to avenge Paul Heyman after he got put through the announce table by the new Bloodline? Or has he come to address Solo Sikoa about his actions? It's going to be a very interesting SmackDown, to say the very least. Lots of questions are going to be answered and then some. But I can tell you now, I am very pleased to see Roman Reigns back, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do next. And as I said, what a way to close out what was probably the best SummerSlam we've had in recent years. Great show. I know some people have said that, oh, it's very predictable. We all know Roman Reigns was going to come back. So what? So what if it was predictable? The fact of the matter is, predictable or not, it was well executed, it did its job, and it delivered, and the fans, including myself, came out of this very pleased. So, predictable, whatever. It's all good. As long as it's done right and it makes sense, predictability, call it what you want. It's all good. It's all good. So, anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. How do you guys feel about Roman Reigns returning? Were you shocked? How do you feel about him taking out Solo Sikoa and helping Cody Rhodes? Do you think they'll be working together now? Do you think Roman Reigns is going to address Solo Sikoa's actions? Do you think this could lead to a match for the right to be called the Tribal Chief between Reigns and Sikoa? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening. And Roman Reigns, it's great to have you back.